Welcome to Ames, Iowa, home of the Cyclones of Iowa State. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on another Big 12 foe, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Arizona will kick off to get things underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cyclones offense will have the football first. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Give to the back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
On second down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to third down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat. Get the first down on second down. We don't need third downs.
Right back to the well. Fakes it past the marker. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one, was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow, he is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Looking to pass, it's Pettis. It's complete on the right side. Turning it on! And he's brought down after a nice gain. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting, because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, they have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go?
Here we go, ready to go.
Power football with the run. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job, nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to kick a field goal or get no points, and this drive is still a success.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Trying to find the end zone. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the third and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
With jet sweep pass. Knocked down for the tackle.
Well, I love the idea by the offense here on third down close to the goal line, trying to get one of their best playmakers in space with the push pass. But I love the defense, understanding where the ball is, great eye discipline. They rally to it, and they get the TFL now setting up fourth down.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Arizona's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can...
There he goes! They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll pull it on the read. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He'll go to the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease, push somebody back, create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Fair catch is made. They'll spot it at the 7, and a long way to go for this offense. Iowa State sending the offense back out. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't care who you are, but if you're going to have success offensively, you've got to have some semblance of a running game. They didn't have it their last time out. They obviously really struggled in that game. And in this one, just not getting enough push up front, and it's putting them in some really difficult situations.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speeds.
Breaks into the open. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
No secret sauce, no tricky people. 3rd down and 1. I got to be the more physical team, Jesse, and they were.
And it's so nice, too, when you've got playmakers like that guy that can take a play that's only designed maybe to get a couple yards and turn it into a big gainer. This offense is loaded with weapons.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Cyclones with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. Showing off the arm. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on 1st down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think through.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Now, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
Looking downfield, it's Pettis. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. And the Cyclones have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Cyclones pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Intercepted, number 19. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. And the Wildcats backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Rush is on him. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Bringing it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to thread the field position with the return.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover one. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
It's complete. Oh, he's got some space. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
What a great deep pass down the sideline. Receiver makes a really good catch. Almost gets in the end zone, but still set up for a good position to score a touchdown on these next couple plays.
From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Got some room in it at the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. A quick strike, just as we expected.
And quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. To the air on first down. Makes the grab down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the tailback. Plows through the defense. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Looking to throw for it. Fighting off the defender. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the end. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Here's the handoff. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. From the gun, running back gets to give. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Cyclones with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass, it's Pettis. The throw to the outside is complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can just...
Turning it on! That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Cyclones have it with a 1st and goal. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Cyclones! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, and create a little bit of momentum because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Finds his tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Oh, misjudges it a bit and muffs it.
Kick catch interference. Kicking team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw, it's Pattis. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And the Cyclones in the hurry-up. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Looking deep. Catch inside the 25. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. The Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. Fires into the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quickly complete. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball hawk.
And as time runs out here in the 2nd quarter, the offense doesn't want to make this deficit any bigger, so they'll take the knee and head to the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like the magic from Hilton Coliseum has rubbed off on both teams there so far at Ames.
And the Cyclones will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score, I get a stop, I score, I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
He'll do it himself. Really tough run there. He got 4. That'll leave him a yard short on 4th down. Arizona runs out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Give to the running back. Still running at the 40. There he goes. Touchdown, Iowa State. And the route is on.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go, set.
Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's 2nd and long.
414 satellites. 414 satellites.
Looking to fire. Plucks it out of the air. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. They'll try the run. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Wildcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Knocked down at the 34 after a pickup of 5. It's a 1st down. The Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Motion from the wideout. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
They're working that left side. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19.
Obviously, great job picking up the first down there through the air, but you're trailing by a lot of points now, and you're in that area of the field where you should take a shot. If I was the offensive coordinator, I'd be thinking about throwing this next one.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Arizona!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. They'll give it to the back. There he goes. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give to the back. Runs for the tackle. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you could turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Trying play action. Pressure coming. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Cyclones will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. This drive will open from the 15. They'll move the tight end. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. Hard running there. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So the final period starts with a second down play. Back to pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Breaks into the open. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Sweet cut there. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Well, this offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the fourth quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Arizona going back to work with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Finds the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off play action on first down. Fights off a defender. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Makes the grab. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona. On to attempt the try. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on it.
Oh, he's got some space. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left. But, man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cyclones. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
Now, a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at 30. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Arizona in a hurry.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Wants to throw again. Quickly complete.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Gives it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Balkinson. They'll immediately call timeout. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's incomplete, almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Balkinson. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. They want to throw it. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Going to sling it on second down. A little screen to the running back. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
Dances away. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Arkansas is getting its clock cleaned today. That crowd was calling the Hogs in the pregame, but they're saying some other things right now. They're trailing